Oh my god, it's been twisted this entire time. Hey everyone, it's Carly and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my first book haul for 2018. And let me just start off by saying this is collected and it is a lot of books, and I'm going to tell you where I got them from and how much they were, if there's a price involved or not. So and that's about it. If you read any of these books, let me know, and let me know if they're good or not. You know, just give me your opinion about the book, and maybe you'll make me read them a lot sooner or not. Recently I've kind of been in a little bit of a book slump, which is kind of scaring me. I've just kind of been enjoying watching TV shows at the moment, so I haven't really reading. And also I'm sick right now. I've been sick like starting Monday, and I'm kind of dealing with like a head cold, and today's actually like the best day that I'm feeling. So I had the energy to film. I put on makeup. My nose is friggin' red from my nose running so much throughout this week. So I'm just going to stop rambling and jump into the video. So firstly, I'm going to start off with my purchases from Book Outlet. I did two separate purchases. So I've already opened up all the packages, and I kept the books how they were originally. So I'm just going to dive right in. And I have my little receipt right here. So overall, on the first purchase, I spent $22.79 of my own money. And I know that's a lot, but I was trying to get to the free shipping, but I never got to it. So I have 4 books here in my first package. The first one on the top is by Anna Todd, called Nothing More. And this is about Landon, who is in the After series books. It is Hardin's stepbrother, I think that's what it is. Stepbrother, yes. Stepbrother, and it's basically his point of view in his life. It's like years later down the line of Tessa and Hardin, and there's 2 books to it, so I'm pretty sure it's just a trilogy. This is the first one, I think, and then the second one is Nothing Less. So these go together. So like I was saying, these books go together, and they're by Anna Todd, and they're actually kind of short because it's based on Landon's life. So they're about 200 some pages. This is kind of like an easy read. Again, it's just about Landon's life and his life after like Tessa and Hardin, because we hear about his life in the After series, but we never get to go like in depth of what his life is like with Dakota and not with Dakota. I'm not gonna read the back of it just because it saves some time, but basically it's just his point of view in his life, like going to New York, I'm pretty sure. And I'm just really excited because I actually did enjoy Landon as a character in the series, and I'm still reading the series. I don't know why I say I did. I'm still reading the series, but yeah, I'm just really excited to get into reading to these because I love Anna Todd books, and like she's definitely become one of my favorite authors within the past month. So the next 2 books are actually a part of the After series. I have Before, which is the 5th book, and that's Hardin's point of view, I'm pretty sure. And then I have After Every, wow, this is a weird title, After Ever Happy, and I'm pretty sure it's the 4th book. The After one is the 1st book. After We Fell is the 3rd book. And right now I'm reading the 2nd book, which is After We Collided. So I have all the books for the series, finally, so I can start reading them all, just like binge reading them. I'm just kind of in a funk right now with not reading, so I have to fix that majorly. So I'm really happy to have gotten these 7 books. And they're all like $4 each or something like that. I don't really know. I'm just like kind of guesstimating from the top of my head. They're around like $4, so they're fairly cheap. This one isn't as thick as the rest of them. And then this one, in Hardin's point of view, is like the smallest one, which is kind of crazy to me, but it's alright. I'm really excited that I can add these onto my collection. On to the next box. So the next book that I have is called All We Left Behind, and I have read the back of these on the website. I think it's about a girl named Marion Kurt. I think it's kind of like a YA contemporary, and you know I'm a sucker for YA contemporaries, so there's not much that I can really say about this. It kind of reminds me of the After series a little bit, but I actually really love this cover, and I was just kind of really intrigued to read it. So I'm excited to give this a read, and it is by Ingrid Sundberg. The next book is something that I'm really excited to read, and I actually saw it at Target, and I was like, oh my god, I just bought that book. So it's called Stay With Me by Mila Gray, and it's about a veteran or something like that. A war victim. This girl works as like a nurse in like the veterans military base place. She's like a nurse, and she helps the wounded veterans or whatever. And she meets this guy, and it kind of reminds me of Me Before You, like because he's hurt and he is this like an angry guy. He's just pent up with anger and like hates everybody and everything, and like be like fall in love type of thing. Another YA contemporary, you know, why not add some more to my collection. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this because it just sounded so good, and I had it in my wish list for a while, and I just kept going back to it. I was like, I want it, but I never got it, and then I finally did. I'm so excited. And the next 2 books are actually from a series. It's from a Bad Girls Don't Die novel, and I don't know which book is what number. The first one is From Bad to Cursed by Katie Allender, and then Bad Girls Don't Die, which I think this is the first book, because I randomly picked one of the books up at my thrift store, and then it's actually in the pile of books that I have to show you to my side. I picked up one of the books from the series. I think it was like the 3rd one. I was like, are you kidding me? Of course I did this again. So I had to order all the other series online. So basically I have the entire set, which wasn't even what I was meaning to do. It's basically like a paranormal series, which I'm so in love with. I'm so excited to give that a chance because right now I just binge watched Paranormal Lockdown. If you have not seen it, go watch it. It's like a paranormal show where people stay in like haunted places for 72 hours, and it's freaking insane. I just love that show so much. And then like Ghost Adventures obviously is like the OG thing, but it's kind of like about a girl who I think dies, and then I don't know, it's different each book. It has the same characters, but the 3rd one I think I was about to read was actually like really intriguing, so I decided to get the entire series because I wanted to read it from the beginning. Now moving on to my big pile of books over here. I'm really excited because I have collected these from the thrift store, from the thrift store, Liberty Thrift, and I collected them from my bookstores around me. And then I collected them from Target, so I'm just going to jump in and explain where I got them from. So the first one, many of you guys are probably going to be really surprised. I'm like, oh my god, you're reading a fantasy? Or you're reading like a magical type of book? Guys, I got the first book of Harry Potter. Oh my god, let me just talk for a second. So this is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling, and it's so weird for me to say J.K. Rowling because I hear everybody on YouTube talking about that person. And here I am, holding one of their books. Her, him, I don't know. I'm just gonna say them. Anyway, yes, this is the first book in the Harry Potter series. There's like 6, 7 books. I have no clue. But let me just say, I started watching these movies the past week, and I'm already on number 5, The Goblet of Fire, I'm pretty sure. And I'm kind of stuck getting past that, and I watched somebody's video, and they said that they didn't like that book or that movie, so I'm trying to get through that movie. I enjoyed all of them. I love the first one so much. I'm pretty sure that was like my favorite one. I don't remember the second one. I forget all of them throughout the week because I started getting sick as I was watching them, so I kind of like, I don't remember anything in my mind right now, but I got this at the thrift store for 75 cents, and there was like the rest of the copies were there, I think. So if I get through this and I enjoy it, then I'm definitely going to go pick up the other copies. It was just such a random spur of the moment that I found it. Like my friend told me about it. I was like, oh my god, I should just pick up the first one and see if I like it. And then all of a sudden I started watching the movies. I've never seen the movies till this week, and like that's probably really shocking because Harry Potter is such a big series and stuff. I'm sorry my piercings are all over my face. I just brushed my nose. I blew my nose before I filmed this. But I'm just excited to give this a shot. I might not like the series, like the books, but I do like the movie so far. So, I mean, at least I like one of them. Like I said, I never watched any Harry Potter movies. Like, growing up, I never did. It's probably a surprise and kind of like a sin that I never did. I have some of the movies downstairs, but I never watched them. But now I am, and I'm really obsessed, and I'm loving it, and I just love it. I love it. The next one is also through my thrift store, and I was really surprised to see this. It is Where'd You Go Bernadette by Maria Semple, and I've seen this on booktube like last year, I think. This is a pretty old book. I got this for $1.50 at the thrift store, which is surprising that the Harry Potter book was less than this, but I mean, I'm not complaining. But I decided to give it a chance because I've seen it like everywhere on booktube, so it was pretty cheap, so I mean, why not? And the next book is one that I had to splurge a little bit for, but I'm so glad I did. I'm so excited to read this. I've been wanting to read this for a really long time. It's been on my my wants to read on my Goodreads for a while now. And a lot of people have a lot of conflicting opinions about this, but I don't care. I wanted to read it for my own and see if my opinion is different than everybody else's. So this is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven? Question mark? I don't know. But I'm so excited to read this. It's basically about 2 teenagers who are on the edge of killing themselves, and they both like stop each other. And I think there's like romance that involves within it, but also plays a role on mental illness, which I think is like an important thing when it comes to books, because mental illness should be spoken out at least. And I spent like $8 on this. I mean, it was like 20% off I think from Target, so I was really happy I was able to pick it up. It was kind of just like a random moment thing. I was like, I need to get this because I haven't seen it anywhere. Like it was not on Book Outlet. I didn't bother looking on thrift books because thrift good books, but their shipping is expensive, so I decided to just buy it at Target. And I'm excited to read it. It's about a girl named Finch and Violet, or a guy, Finch and Violet, so I will let you guys know what I think about this in upcoming TBRs, because I'm definitely going to be reading this soon. Next book is The Best of Me by Nicholas Sparks, and Nicholas Sparks is actually a really popular writer. I've read a few, or at least one or two of his books before from school, I think, but I forget what this is about. I bought these all last week. It was a while ago, it feels like, that I bought these. And this was from the thrift store for $2.75, which is kind of crazy how much that was for this book. But I mean, it's whatever. It's kind of like another YA contemporary. Again, because that's all I like to read. I'm trying to broaden my horizon. I bought Harry Potter. I bought that, so I'm giving it a wing. I'm getting out of my comfort zone. So, yeah. It's actually, no. I think about a high school couple that kind of is together and then they break off and then a few years later they kind of meet up again, and I like that because it gives me hope for my romance life, which is non-existent, so I like that, and kind of give me some hope. The next one is what I'm so excited for. I got it at my thrift store for $1.75, and oh my god, I had this on my wants to read books for over a year now, and it is Eleanor Park by Rainbow Rowell, and I'm so excited to read this because it's one of those books that everybody and their grandmother has read in their life, and everybody on booktube has read, and I feel like I'm so stupid and basic because I've never read this book yet, and I finally have it, and I'm so excited. I got it from my thrift store, which is crazy, and I don't know what it's about. I forget. Again, it's about a guy named Eleanor, or a girl named Eleanor Park, and I think it has something to do video games, and they meet and stuff like that. I don't know, but it's cute. And I think it's an internet relationship. I don't really know. Again, I'm just kind of winging off the top of my head of what I thought it was about at one point. But I'm excited that I finally have this because I feel like everybody has it, like I said. The next one is The Internal Ones by Kirsten Miller. And this is another thing that I'm kind of getting out of my comfort zone. I think it's vampires. Actually, no, I think it's a girl, she has a dream and she sees her past life self or something like that, and she goes to New York and chases after this guy that she loves, or it's just on TV, they fall in love, and then she realizes that it's him and her from her past life or something like that. I don't know, but I saw somebody put this on their haul and they said it was a really bad book, or they DNF'd it or something like that. I was kind of afraid, but I hope I like this because it's pretty big, and it was $1.75 from my thrift store. It was 99 cents at Ollie's. See, this is why I like going to Ollie's, because they're 99 cents there, but I haven't gone there in a while. But I'm excited to read this. I think it's gonna be something good to give it a try, something different, and it's still a little bit of YA contemporary, but also has a mixture of different type of people and stuff in the book, so I think it'll be good. The next one is probably something that's going to get a little bit of controversy. This book has gotten a lot of controversy. The show has gotten a lot of controversy. If I'm not even saying that correctly, I don't really care. But it's 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher, and I hear that the book is a lot better than the TV show, that the book has a lot of what the TV show left out, and I watched the TV show last year or whenever it came out, and I liked it, and I cried over it and stuff like that. But I'm tempted to rewatch it because I honestly forget what happened, and they're making a season 2, but this was $1.75. Again, it's about a girl who killed herself, and she makes tapes, and each is a tape or reasons why she killed herself. If you don't know about this book, then I don't know where you've been. It's not even a book that you have to know about. It's even a show. It's on Netflix. Go watch it. I don't know, but it's good. The show was okay. I'm hoping the book is better. That's what I keep hearing, so we'll have to give it a try. The next one is just kind of a book that I was why did I buy this? I bought it from my dollar store. It was $4. What? That's so expensive. It's called Class by Cecily von Jankshire. What the hell kind of name is that? I have no clue. But it's kind of Gossip Girl-esque. It's about these teenagers that are at college and just their life and them getting involved together. I don't even know. I don't even know if I'll ever end up reading this. Honestly, I feel like I won't. We'll have to see. The next one is Gemina J by Jane Green. I'm pretty sure. Jemima. I think it's Jemima J. I'm pretty sure Jemima pancakes. Anyway, I got this from the thrift store for $1.25, and this is a girl that's bigger, and she loses weight or something like that. She meets a guy, a really attractive guy, and she wants to lose weight for him and all this type of stuff. So it's kind of another YA contemporary, But I think it was pretty good, kind of some self-reflecting stuff on this, because I am very self-conscious about my body, and you're probably oh my god, girl, shut up, you're skinny. But in my eyes, I see different from what everybody else sees, so everybody else can relate to that too, I'm pretty sure. But I'm excited to give this a try. I hope it's good. The next one is A Table by the Window by Lawana Blackwell. And it's a girl with my name in it, but they spell it differently, Carly Reed. Troubled childhood, take a trip to see the house for herself. I think she has like, it's kind of like a living on your own type of story, like kind of like moving out and going on your own type of book. So kind of like what I'm going to be doing within the next few months, maybe a year, just kind of moving out and living on my own and see what life has to give me. And like, that's what I kind of relate to this book as. So I'm excited to give it a try. I saw people, at least one person from booktube gave this a want to read on their Goodreads. So I'm curious how good this book will be. We're almost to the last of the pile, but another book that was actually on my wants to read book that is actually pretty popular on booktube, I'm pretty sure. It's called What Alice Forgot by Liana Moritari. I cannot pronounce names for the life of me. But again, I don't know what this is about. It was $150 at my thrift store, and it was originally from Target. So I actually saw it at Target when I went and got all the right places. So yeah, I think this is gonna be pretty good. I forget what it was about. I think it's like Losers in Memory or something like that. And I hate books like that because like they piss me off with how they don't remember people, and like, oh, the person they get in love with, they don't remember them, and they have to do all these things to make them remember. It's just like kind of really annoying. I don't know, but we'll see how I feel about this book. And the last book, which is probably what you were all waiting for because I was talking about the one series, is a Bad Girls novel. Bad Girls Don't Die novel. Like I said, it's the third one, is As Dead as It Gets. And this is like the third one. I think I have like all of them. I may be missing like maybe one or something like that, but I finally have the like complete series-ish maybe. But I was intrigued by this when I read the back of it, so we'll see how this goes. I'm excited to give it a read, and the font's kind of really tiny, and there's a lot of pages, but I think it'll go by fast. It's like 400 pages, but I think I'll get through this fast. And I don't know how much this was because there's no price on it, so yeah. I was just about to finish up and I forgot that I missed a book. It is Diary of a Teenage Girl by Melody Carlson. I had bought, again, like 2 of the books from my thrift store, or at least one of the books. I bought one of the books and I think it was like the third or second book, and I was like, crap, I need the first book. And I think I mentioned this on my main channel. I did a haul for a thrift store haul, and I mentioned it on my main channel. And it's about a girl that's basically like just moving out and stuff like that on her own in an apartment, kind of like what I want to do, like my life type of thing. And so I was really reflected on it, and I really liked it. So I wanted to get the first book because it's the first book, and I didn't have the first book. And there's like a lot of books to this series, so I want to see how the first one goes, see if I will continue it on. And it's like written in diary form, so I think that's pretty cool. And you know, we'll see how this goes. Maybe it'll be on my new TBR for February. Wink, wink. Wow, that was really ugly. Alright guys, I need to wrap this video. My throat is killing me. It's like the most that I've spoken all week, and I keep coughing, and it's so bad. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, give it a big like and subscribe down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!